Now the question is that enough for a small crumble? Not sure about that. Maybe. Well, man may not live by bread alone, but if he doesn't have any bread, he's certainly going to lose some weight. So I think I better just walk up to the shop at the end of the road. Okay, I was actually going to put this away for a little while because I wanted to do some wood butchery instead. I've got a little bit bored with this, to be honest, and then I was asked a quick little comment, and I thought I'll show you how I'm doing this. Now, the best way to polish a thing like this is to take it to a friend who has got an engineering shop with a surface grinder, and you buy him a few, I don't know, adult beverages, and you leave it with him a month and it will come back looking like a mirror. That's one way of doing it. I used to have a chap I know, he's moved away, in the nicest sense, he's not passed over, he's moved away, who used to produce absolutely beautiful work, and I assumed that he'd got a surface grinder and buffing machines and all of that sort of thing, until one day I went round to his shop and he didn't. What he had was a collection of different grit sandpapers and emery cloths and carborundum and all sorts of stuff, and stones, and plenty of patience. Now I'm just going to show you a little bit, and yeah, you will hear as much as see what's going on. And anybody who thinks this is cruel to stones, no, it's actually not. It's quite good for stones, because in the normal way you wet blades, chisel blades, plane irons or whatever, down the middle, and stones end up becoming hollow. And yeah, you can take them to your friend with the engineering shop and you can have them skimmed and polished with a diamond thing and what's it, or you can use them and grind them back flat yourself. So that's one stone. It's actually a composite stone with a thick grit and a thin grit. This other stone is an Arkansas stone, and this has been kicking around in my life since before I was born. This is one of the stones that my dad had. It has never been dressed. It's never been on a jig to flatten it. It is the way that he used it last, 35 years ago. So there we are. Right, I am using an oil on this, and for no other reason than it's what's under my hand, I'm using some Trois en Un oil for all uses. Just a little drip, nothing great, nothing fancy, and elbow grease. Now, what I'm going to be doing is polishing and polishing. And you can do that for as long as you like, and you'll have heard that that was a fairly thick grit, and if we take the muck off the job, that's fairly coarse. It's left lots of scratches. You can see that we're still not properly flat. There's still this side here that's got the marks from the grinding wheel that this was originally cut with. But if we turn the stone over onto the thinner one, and little drop of oil, still the polishing action, and you can hear that that's a finer stone. I don't know, yeah, I heard it was a finer stone, and that gives you a much less coarse scratch in the metal. Now, just for the sake of showing you, and at this stage you wouldn't even think about going on to a finer stone, not until we've got all of these scratches out, but just for the sake of showing, what we'll do, little drop of oil. Now, listen to this one. Can't hear it, can you? It is grinding, you can see it's grinding because we're getting muck in the oil. But you can't hear it because it's a very fine stone. Wonderful. And what I was saying about it being hollow, you can see that where it's been used for a very long time, it is slightly hollow. So actually doing a job like this, it's doing the stone a favour in a way. So there we are. Right, that's enough of that. I do want to get some wood butchery done this afternoon. We've agreed, I say agreed, after consultation with friends and colleagues, I know what I'm carving into the lintel, and I did want to make a start on that. And that does, as I say, I got a little bit bored with this. This is a little and often job. It will get done. It needs to be done by halfway through May. It will be. Promise.